Thank you for visiting runwayselector.com, a quick tutorial of the tool. Many times when pilots fly to unfamiliar airports, it's difficult to get that picture in your head of what you should be seeing when you approach the airport. Are you coming into the side of 3-2 or 1-4 in this case? Pretty easy to get turned around. You got a lot going through your head, especially if you've not been to the area before. So Runway Selector gives us a few features that I think you'll appreciate. And so for the sake of our demonstration, I'm going to refer to Norfolk, Nebraska at KOFK, and we're approaching the airport. We're unfamiliar with it, and the runways are 14, 32, and 1, and 19. And you can see by the tool I can adjust the runways before I take off to match the runways of the approaching airport. We then will adjust our heading or hold the tool in the direction of our compass rose that we're heading. And in this case, we're going to be heading at about 310, so we're going to hold the tool at 310. And by doing so, when we approach from the bottom here, this is the picture we should see of the airport. 32 should be the runway that we come over first. And if we need to land on 14 or 19, we know we're going to have to go around, which will be the far side of our approach. Now, the beauty of this tool is it will help us select, based on prevailing winds, the right runway. So prior to approaching, 10 miles out, we tune in AWOS, and let's say in this case that AWOS is reporting the wind direction at 120. We adjust the wind arrow for 120, and by doing so, we know what the orientation of the wind is in reference to the runway. So in this case, we know we land in the headwind, or into the arrow, if you will, because we always want to land into the wind, right? And so the closest runway to the point of the wind would be 14, so that would be the best runway to land. So what we do is, as we're on final approach, we can turn the tool around, and it will give us a picture of the angle of the wind in reference to our approaching runway. If you notice, we have a crosswind component feature here, and we can see that we're 20 degrees from the actual airport, so we can turn the tool over, and at 20 degrees, if we have a 20-knot wind, we know we have a 7-knot crosswind component. So a little added feature there. The tool can also be used by instructors if you're teaching new students and you want to give them a sense for how a radio works, how runways orient to the different numbers and different crosswind components. This tool can be used as an aid to teach students basic concepts of flight. And it's just a nice tool to have in your bag if you haven't flown for a while and you're heading out to a new location. It's a nice sanity check just to make sure that you're landing on the correct runway. Hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to visit runwayselector.com and click on the Contact Us, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.